This meeting is being recorded.
All right, Coach Kemper, we have some opening statement and then we'll follow with questions.
I told Coach Jenna before the game started, Jenna Burdette, we were sitting in the locker room back there quiet. And I said, I really don't know what to expect from our team. And, and then I just got done telling them, now I have better expectations of what we have and what you guys are capable of. Because I thought that when you look at what we're trying to do, which is play really well with literally no one out there that played any kind of significant minutes last year, right? So it's not, it's not coach speak to say that we don't have any experience together at all. Like we have none. And so when you look at, we obviously didn't start great and, but really battled back. They made a lot of shots early. We really battled back, had a good second quarter, had a good third quarter. And, I thought our fight was in the right place. I thought our togetherness was in the right place. And playing down the stretch. And you have to also give them credit. I think that Coach Gerald's called a timeout with around 5 minutes to go. And they really locked us down from that point forward. And we couldn't get the ball to the spots that we wanted. And so that's our defense at the end, and we've got to get the ball to better spots on the offensive end. But overall, something that we can build from.
Any questions for Coach?
Coach, I was going to ask you, as you said, a lot of newcomers, and Abby Beeman's somebody, we've watched here in West Virginia and then watched her move on to the next level. Now, happy to see her at Marshall. Could maybe talk about her play and some others, if you will.
Yeah, I thought Abby was good. And I think tonight it will help her as far as I think it'll help her grow. I mean, she can really play, and we knew that from watching her. The long-term size difference between the levels she was playing at, which is really good. Don't get me wrong. The height, the length at all positions is just bigger. And so, you can of ability, and I think tonight will help her grow as a player, but she's going to help us a lot. I thought Rose Scott was really good, especially at times. And there's Mo Matthews. Mo has had a career here. Some players are just unlucky when it comes to injuries and flow, and she just hasn't had any injuries, or she's had a lot of injuries, no flow to her career. She was huge tonight, and so I'm really proud of her she hasn't played a game since probably the COVID year, and so that's a difficult thing to do, to come out here and play like she did. So I'm proud of them. There's bright spots. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we can point out and say we need to be better right there, and maybe we get a different result.
Compare this team to a year ago. Do you think you would have got this kind of competitive fight?
Yeah. I mean, we've played hard and together for a pretty good number of years here. But I think that going back to my initial thought process, I didn't have anybody out there. Kia Civils has been through a lot of battles. And part of the reason why she was in the starting lineup was I just understand and trust what she's going to bring. And so, but yeah, I mean, we played really hard last year too. And, it was good with the lights on bright that there was ups and downs. There always is in basketball. And I thought we responded positively to both.
You mentioned responding to some of those, rough spots, down 14 after one quarter. What were some of the adjustments you made to kind of get back on track there in the second?
Our transition defense was really shoddy in the first quarter. And I think we improved at that. We could not get 10 off the glass. I don't have a box score. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry. But she really hurt us on the offensive glass. So a couple of their threes they made came off of offensive rebounds. And then, I thought 11 did a nice job of getting downhill on us, and we would have to load to help she was big enough to skip it over the top and find shooters. So, they made, I think, 7 threes in the first half. And that, was a little bit tougher in the second and third quarter when we played well. And then Jayla Smith, we recruited a little bit at Marshall. She made 2 huge threes there in the fourth quarter that were key.
Coach, we talked Monday. You kind of told us about how Purdue, you thought last year, helped your team grow into the long-term part of the season. Tonight this was a close game for you guys. What do how much of the messaging now going to be this week? Kind of the rest of the season, like, look, you guys can compete with a Power 5 team and keep it close against Power 5 teams going for the rest of the season with your tough schedule and non-conference.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we don't want to keep it close. We want to get over the hump. And so I think that that's a locker room that feels good about I thought the preparation going into this game was really good. And we needed to flip that script a little bit. So I thought we prepped really well, and they're disappointed that they didn't get it done. So, I think that's really the team that's in that locker room. I do think that we're more confident now than we were before we started tonight. And so, there's some good and there's some stuff to work on, but overall, I think it's a positive night. And I think it's another step towards, I guess we've been like 3 in a row of these Big Ten games where we've been in them till the end. And I think from my standpoint, from their standpoint, it's we got to find a way to get one. We got to find a way to get one. We're tired of doing what we did tonight. Just get close.
Could you get a chance now to turn around fairly quickly and just it's a long journey in these basketball seasons. I mean, it's November 10th, so long way to go, but next one up, right?
Yeah, that's right. We play on the 15th at home against West Virginia Wesleyan, and I know it's an excited group to play in front of our home fans, and so get out there and support us. We will start at 6:00 that night. We're doing a little thing to help our local veterans. So bring an item, shampoo, deodorant, something like that. You get in the game for free, and it helps the Red Cross. And so we're looking to have a really good crowd and get our first win of the year.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you, everyone.